Have you ever wondered if the law of attraction is hidden in the Bible? Is it a New Age concept, or does it have roots in ancient scripture? Today we're diving deep into this topic, and the answer might just surprise you. Is the law of attraction hidden in the Bible? The answer may shock you. The law of attraction suggests that our thoughts and feelings can influence the reality we experience. It's often described as a universal principle, much like gravity, that suggests our thoughts and intentions can shape our reality. But how does this compare to the biblical principle of reaping what you sow? The Bible teaches that through faith and prayer, we can manifest our desires. One concern with the law of attraction is that it can shift our focus away from God and place it on ourselves. Instead of seeking God's will, we might start to believe that we are the ultimate creators of our destiny. This perspective can lead us away from trusting in God's plan and towards relying solely on our own desires. The Bible teaches us about the power of faith and how through faith and prayer we can manifest our desires in alignment with God's will. In Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 to 8, it says, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever one sows, that will he also reap." This principle emphasizes that our actions and intentions have consequences, manifesting results through faith. Jesus also taught us to have persistent faith in God's provision. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you. Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 to 8. These teachings highlight the importance of seeking God's will and trusting in His timing to manifest our prayers and desires. Consider the story of Abraham and Sarah, who trusted in God's promise despite their old age. Or the story of Joseph, who remained faithful despite numerous trials and eventually saw God's promises fulfilled. These examples reinforce the importance of unwavering faith and trust in God's timing. Jesus emphasized the power of genuine belief. In Matthew chapter 17, verse 20, he said, "If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." This illustrates that through faith and alignment with God's will, we can manifest profound changes in our lives. However, it's often our lack of faith that keeps us from realizing the fullness of God's promises. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 reminds us that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Even when we don't understand what's best for us, we can trust that God sees the bigger picture. The story of the centurion in Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 to 13, further illustrates the power of faith. The centurion's faith in Jesus' authority led to the miraculous healing of his servant. This story shows that faith is not just about belief, but also about recognizing and trusting in God's power. Additionally, Hebrews chapter 10, verses 24 to 25 highlight the importance of community and fellowship in strengthening our faith. By coming together, we can encourage one another and grow stronger in our faith. Prayer is a vital means of aligning our hearts with God's purposes and manifesting His will in our lives. 1 John chapter 5, verses 14 to 15 tells us, "If we ask anything according to His will, He hears us." This underscores the importance of seeking God's will in our prayers and trusting that He knows what's best for us. To deepen your prayer life, set aside dedicated time for prayer each day and create a quiet, focused environment. Use Scripture as a guide for your prayers and be honest and open with God, expressing both your desires and struggles. Keeping a prayer journal can help you track your prayers and reflect on how God has answered them over time. By aligning our desires with His will through prayer, we can trust that He will guide us toward what is truly beneficial. Gap-1.5s. The law of attraction has roots in various philosophical and religious traditions. In ancient Greece, the concept of like attracts like was discussed by philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle. They believed that our thoughts and actions could influence the world around us. Similarly, in Hinduism, the idea of karma reflects the principle that our actions and intentions shape our reality. By understanding these historical contexts, we can better appreciate how the law of attraction has evolved over time and how it compares to biblical teachings. While these philosophies emphasize the power of the individual, biblical teachings offer a different perspective. The Bible encourages us to trust in God's plan and align our desires with His will. This contrast highlights the importance of humility and dependence on God in the Christian faith. By exploring these historical and philosophical backgrounds, we gain a deeper understanding of how different traditions approach the concept of manifestation, and how we, as believers, can navigate these ideas through a biblical lens. Gap-1.5s. In recent years, the law of attraction has gained attention from the scientific community. Researchers in the fields of psychology and neuroscience have explored how our thoughts and emotions can influence our behavior and consequently our reality. Studies on the placebo effect, for example, demonstrate how belief and expectation can lead to real, measurable changes in our health and well-being. While science may not fully endorse the law of attraction, it provides intriguing insights into the power of the mind and its potential to shape our experiences. By examining the scientific perspective, we can appreciate the complex interplay between our mental states and the world around us. This understanding can complement our faith, reminding us that while our thoughts and beliefs are powerful, they are ultimately part of a larger divine design. As believers, we can harness this knowledge to deepen our faith and trust in God's plan, knowing that our prayers and positive intentions are part of His greater work in our lives. Beyond theoretical discussions, it's important to consider how we can practically apply the principles of faith and prayer in our daily lives. This chapter will explore various practices such as daily affirmations, gratitude journaling, and meditative prayer. By incorporating these practices, we can cultivate a mindset of faith and trust in God's plan, allowing us to manifest our desires in alignment with His will. Daily affirmations help reinforce positive beliefs and intentions, reminding us of God's promises and our potential through Him. Gratitude journaling shifts our focus to the blessings we already have, fostering a spirit of thankfulness and opening us up to receive more. Meditative prayer allows us to quiet our minds, listen to God's voice, and align our hearts with His purpose. We'll also share testimonies from individuals who have experienced profound changes through their faith and prayer practice. These stories serve as powerful reminders of God's faithfulness and the transformative power of aligning our desires with His will. By integrating these practical tools into our lives, we can deepen our connection with God and witness His miraculous work in our journey. Gratitude plays a crucial role in both the law of attraction and biblical teachings. By cultivating a grateful heart, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, attracting more positive experiences into our lives. The Bible encourages us to give thanks in all circumstances, as stated in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18. This chapter will explore the benefits of gratitude, including improved mental health, stronger relationships, and a deeper sense of contentment. Gap-2s. We'll also share practical ways to incorporate gratitude into our daily routines. One simple yet powerful method is to start a gratitude journal. Each day, write down at least 3 things you're thankful for. This practice can help you develop a habit of looking for the positives in every situation. Another effective approach is to express your gratitude to others, whether it's a heartfelt note, a kind word, or a simple thank you. Expressing your appreciation can strengthen your relationships and spread positivity. Gap-2s. Finally, incorporate gratitude into your prayers. Begin your prayer time by thanking God for His blessings and faithfulness. This not only honors God, but also aligns your heart with His goodness, preparing you to receive more of His grace and favor. Gap-2s. Remember, gratitude is not just a feeling, but a practice. By making it a part of our daily lives, we can experience its profound impact on our overall well-being and spiritual journey. Community and support are essential for our spiritual growth and well-being. The Bible emphasizes the importance of fellowship and mutual encouragement, as seen in Acts chapter 2, verses 42 to 47. This chapter will discuss the benefits of being part of a faith community, including emotional support, accountability, and opportunities for service. Gap-2s. One of the key benefits of a faith community is emotional support. During challenging times, having a network of like-minded individuals to lean on can provide comfort and strength. This support system can help us navigate life's difficulties with a sense of hope and resilience. Additionally, being part of a community offers accountability. When we share our goals and struggles with others, we are more likely to stay committed to our spiritual practices and personal growth. Gap 2S. Small groups, prayer circles and mentorship play a significant role in fostering a sense of belonging and spiritual growth. Small groups provide a space for deeper connections and meaningful conversations. Prayer circles allow us to intercede for one another, creating a powerful bond through shared faith. Mentorship offers guidance and wisdom from those who have walked the path before us, helping us to grow and mature in our spiritual journey. Gap 2S. By surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals, we can strengthen our faith and manifest God's promises in our lives. Our community becomes a source of inspiration, encouragement and accountability, helping us to stay aligned with God's will. Together, we can build each other up, support one another, and create a positive impact in the world. Remember, we are not meant to walk this journey alone. Embrace the power of community and let it be a cornerstone of your spiritual growth. Doubt and fear can hinder our ability to manifest our desires and trust in God's plan. This chapter will explore biblical strategies for overcoming doubt and fear, such as meditating on God's promises, seeking wise counsel, and practicing self-compassion. One powerful example is the story of Gideon, who overcame his doubts and fears to lead Israel to victory, as described in Judges chapters 6 and 7. Gideon initially doubted his ability to save Israel, but through God's guidance and reassurance, he was able to rise above his fears. He meditated on God's promises and sought wise counsel, which strengthened his faith and resolve. By addressing our doubts and fears, we can cultivate a stronger faith and trust in God's provision. Meditating on his promises reminds us of his faithfulness and love. Seeking wise counsel from trusted mentors and friends provides us with support and perspective. Practicing self-compassion allows us to be patient with ourselves as we grow in faith. Remember, overcoming doubt and fear is a journey, and it's okay to seek help along the way. With God's guidance and the support of our community, we can build a resilient faith that trusts in his perfect plan. Patience and perseverance are key virtues in both the law of attraction and biblical teachings. The Bible encourages us to wait on the Lord and trust in his timing, as seen in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, which says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." In this chapter, we'll discuss the importance of patience and perseverance in manifesting our desires and achieving our goals. We'll share stories of individuals who have demonstrated remarkable patience and perseverance, such as Job and Hannah. Job, despite losing everything, remained steadfast in his faith. And in the end, God restored his fortunes and blessed him abundantly. Hannah, who longed for a child, prayed fervently and waited patiently, and God eventually blessed her with a son, Samuel. By embracing these virtues, we can remain steadfast in our faith and trust that God's promises will be fulfilled in due time. Remember, patience is not just about waiting, but how we wait. It's about maintaining a positive attitude, trusting in God's plan, and persevering through challenges. By doing so, we align ourselves with his timing and open the door to his blessings. As you practice patience and perseverance, know that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Trust in the journey and have faith that God's timing is perfect. As we conclude, it's important to compare the law of attraction with biblical principles. While the law of attraction emphasizes the power of our thoughts, biblical teachings encourage us to place our trust in God's plan. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 encourages us to bring our requests to God with faith and thanksgiving. When we align our desires with his will, we can trust that he hears us and responds in love. If this video has resonated with you, Please consider liking it and subscribing to our channel for more content that bridges faith and daily living. We'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments how God has answered your prayers or manifested His promises in your life. Your stories can inspire and uplift others in our community. Thank you for joining us today. May your journey be guided by faith, and may you continue to seek alignment with God's perfect will. Let's build each other up and manifest through faith and prayer.